Good morning. Okay. Um, I need to do an above so below reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some cards first to get the overall energy of what's going on, and then I'm going to do an as above so below. It is in regards to the energies right now, as well as like what is going on with you, or how it may be playing out with you. So as above is going to be like spiritual lessons, what's going on in heaven, or as above. um, things take place there before they actually come down and take place here. Um, and then here, how we're dealing with it, what's going on. That's the best way I can explain it. Um, because, like anything that's going on inside of you internally, has to do with as above. So it can be also the internal because of lessons. Um, and then the physical of how like it's affecting us or what's going on, how it may be playing out. This is what I was called to do. There is with this change energy, it is about making peace. There's big change, big movement, making peace, letting go, transitioning, as well as um, trying to find the right words here. I guess more like integration, integrating the energies from what you have learned, as well as how it's internally affected you and like the changes within you from that soul, that spiritual emotional change, and those lessons and that growth to your physical being and your physical reality. All right, I need to get my hair out of the way. It's a little chilly, but it's a little too warm for this. But I had on something else, and let me tell you, so I did my makeup for that. So I kind of have on like oranges, and like kind of orangey browns or something. Um, while my hair was soaking wet after my shower, and it was hanging here when I was getting ready, and my hair became soaking wet, so I had to go ahead and I had to change. And I don't know, but I've gained too much weight too. I couldn't put this on. I'm like, I mean, it is, but there's some gap here, but it's still too tight. Um, Still tighter than what it should be. So I may be adjusting myself a lot, but at least I'm covered up today. Um, I need to get some tape, some tape, to tape things down because I have some clothes that I really like, and with the weight gain, I should not be wearing it. That adjustment again, right? Um, Even though it is something like superficial, I guess that adjustment because of like self love and how things are changing, and needing to like incorporate it, even though it's a superficial way, is something that is going on in regards to change, right? We all have these moments, no matter how small or superficial they may seem, to something big and on a grand scale. We're supposed to be like cycling out of things. I know in regards to myself, um, trying to get out of loops, out of cycles. And there's like this processing and integration of all of this, and then how we go about this change in the physical world from this point forward. Before you can figure that out, you have to be able to process and integrate everything. So that is a process. Sometimes it can happen quickly, sometimes it's a lot slower. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some cards for the overall energy, and then I'm going to get into the tarot for the as above, so below. I'm not sure. Um, Not sure exactly how I'm going to do this because they let me know when I was coming on here. Um, they kind of prepared me yesterday for it, that out of the blue. So I'm just going to go ahead and figure it out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use some Moonology. Oh my. I'm not sure how my hair gets everywhere, but It gets everywhere. All right, Spirit, what do you want us to know in regards to these energies? What are the energies that we're going to be overviewing and examining in this as above, so below energy reading? This energy reading is for all signs. It is if you resonate. If something does not resonate with you, then it's not for you. You will know if it resonates. You will feel it. You will know. Don't try to make it fit. Don't try to, make yourself crazy, like trying to figure it out. You will know if it's for you. It can also be vice versa because the energy is fluid. So it's going to be picking up on anyone inside of your energetic field. This is people that you live with, work with, as well as people who think about you from the past or even from the present moment that you may not really talk to a lot or whatever, right? Maybe someone in passing that you see here and there. So it can be vice versa. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to these energies. Letting go can be like the hardest process. So there's something here with letting go. There's something here with that integration. The choices that we make out of loss or grief. And if they're serving of us, or if we have the capacity to love, to have our heart opened. This that I was talking about in regards to like endings and like ending loops or cycles, and that integration, that letting go that I was picking up on here. The end of a tough cycle approaches is full moon Capricorn. I believe Saturn rules Capricorn. Like I'm getting like Saturnian lessons, and those are really big, hard lessons. And they're actually very long term too. I don't know if Saturn actually rules Capricorn, but I'm getting Saturnian lessons. So don't take my word on Saturn ruling Capricorn. Just for some reason with that card, then the Saturnian lessons came up. It's time to release a negativity, the full moon in Scorpio. That release that I was talking about, that letting go, and processing and integrating, grief or loss, all the things that we have gained. We forget to look at the things that we have gained when we're dealing with grief or loss. We tend to focus on the negative aspects, right? That releasing the negativity. I'm not talking about being delusional here and focusing on all the positive, but we need to be aware of both so that we can have gratitude to help us let go of the negativity and move forward. So what do you need to release? The waning moon. I'm getting more of an examining of that negativity to help you accept what it is that you need to release. It's funny because I was talking about acceptance here sometime in the last couple of days. Anything else, Spirit? Nothing will come of this situation void of course, Moon. That cycle that needs to close. That friendship, that relationship, that behavior pattern, like it's no good for you. Nothing's going to come of this. It's like it's time to be released because you're not going nowhere in this energy. You're just repeating. So they told me at the bottom of the deck, bring love into the situation. If it's not about releasing a relationship, right, then a behavior pattern. How can you move forward in a cycle with someone? How can you resolve a problem? How can you heal something if you stay in that negativity? If you're not bringing love, if you're not opening your heart, that's what I'm getting with this. Let's see here, Spirit. I need to move those out of the way. I'm going to use both of the Paulina Tarot decks in regards to this as above, so below reading. One is the Paulina Tarot. The other one, I'm not sure the name of it. I think it's Josie something. I'm going to use the regular, original Paulina Tarot. It's mainly white with the doves on it for the as above portion. All right, Spirit, in regards to these energies, let's do the as above. So what is going on as above in regards to these energies? The as above portion. What is going on as above, Spirit? As above. They feel really sticky. It's funny. The top of it. The end of a tough cycle approaching, and that looping I was talking about, like the difficulty in this transition, in this growth, in this ending of the cycle with the stickiness. Like kind of being stuck in mud, in the murkiness, in that darkness. We have the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting theft, like feeling like things have been taken from you, stolen from you. And like all the hard work that you have put in or the time that you have invested. And like I'm making peace with this and the wounds where it comes from. There's like a lost lack mentality, victimization, and there's neglect or abandonment here wrapped up in this card. For some, there's also going to be emotional, like dysregulation, or like depression or something here with this. I'm getting pulled to that victimization and that lost lack mentality, and lots of sorrow and like a depressed feeling lost energy, like not knowing what way to go. That's like this disconnect from yourself and what is all taken on, like taking place, like kind of like a functional freeze is what I'm getting, or a checking out, a numbing, um, having a hard time functioning in reality, or like balancing the two out, the spiritual with the physical, or like that emotional, because emotions have to do with the as above. It's that needing to honor what you're going through and face it. So as above, you're dealing with this Five of Pentacles energy. Your soul, your spirit needing to rest. Um, Spirit, I'm getting strong angelic presence of spirit, like trying to comfort you and trying to give you healing support and help lead you and give you signs and synchronicities for letting go and releasing, and helping that depression, or that kind of like checking out, or whatever energy that I was picking up on. It's like more in that spiritual sense, in the spiritual realm. um, Spirit being there, having your back, so that your soul can rest, so that your soul is taking this time out physically, to help let things go. We have the Four of Swords. That's why sleep can be so important, that resting energy in the physical. What I'm getting is, like, for those who are suffering like really badly, or have suffered a lot of grief, there's more support here in the as above. And that's what that like zoning out, checking out energy is because your soul's needing time to process. It's been too hard on your soul, not just your physical being. So like that is that kind of like recovery area for your soul. um, I was not planning on something this heavy and getting what I was getting here. Um, so then we have the Ace of Cups, filling up your own cup of love, like working on nurturing and loving yourself. Self-love, self-care. We have two fives here. And then we have the Five of Cups, abandonment, rejection, neglect, more loss, more grief. So they keep pulling me to this, like maybe someone is wondering why they're suffering from so much grief and feeling checked out. I mean, even at like that functional freeze, you're sitting here functioning, but maybe you're struggling with feeling numb, feeling like lost in your own thoughts, lost in your grief. This is that because your soul is needing to rest, and this is where your soul is trying to get that rest in the 5D, in the as above, and in working on your soul filling up its own cup to help you overcome not just this Five of Pentacles, but this Five of Cups energy of abandonment, neglect, rejection, this loss, this grief. And the Seven of Swords, backstabbing, betrayal, deception. Yeah, 5 cards. Anything else, Spirit? I don't want no more than 1 or 2 more cards. And we're not supposed to be doing that right now. But in regards to the Five of Pentacles, that loss or theft, feeling like you lost something, feeling out in the cold, There is like the feeling like something was stolen from you or you lost it. It is in regards to a King of Cups in reverse. The deception, the Seven of Swords, is what made you feel like you lost something. I'm not sure where the deception comes in from. Upright, the King of Cups is going to be someone who is emotionally mature. They have balanced their emotions. They have this mastery over their emotions. They've been through so much in life that they have mastered their emotions. They don't let things control them emotionally. They don't let their emotions run or dictate their life. They're someone who's not going to, they're going to go slow. They're not going to jump at, if they like someone and they're interested in someone, they're not going to jump at it. They're not reckless. And if they're angry, they're more apt to be able to control their emotions and be mature and have that emotional maturity to discuss it with you instead of running and avoiding or going to an angry place and exploding. It's like the deception has to do with this King of Cups that you believed was also a King of Cups, really not a King of Cups. Like the masquerade, the falling apart of. Anything else for the as above? This is the last transfer. I'm only going to take one more card. And then we have illusions. We have the Seven of Cups. The illusions that this false King of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse is someone who's going to be emotionally unstable, unpredictable, unreliable, not know how to control their emotions, flighty, fickle. And that emotional, like deregulated, not understanding their emotions, emotionally immature. And the illusions that they created, they're also very intuitive. They're taking me to the intuition. Oh, shit. For any of those with abilities, either believing that they're on a twin flame journey, maybe a catalyst or on the twin flame journey, it's like that as above portion with their intuition and the emotions and the differences from as above to actually what took place in the physical. Not unless this is in regards to maybe your own loss and grief and you've seen something in someone that really wasn't there. You know, whether if they played a part, there's no shame here, whether if they played a part in this or not. Normally they do, right? How do I explain this? Because of those masks, right? So then they feed people this fantasy, and this is what I'm getting with this, the illusions. And dealing with the illusions, and this illusions isn't just the physical. There is illusions here that I'm getting for as above. So emotional manipulation or spiritual attacks with this intuition and this King of Cups in reverse who pretended to be a King of Cups is what I'm getting with this energy. And that deception because he was not a King of Cups. He was actually a King of Cups in reverse. So then the illusions that it created, right? The Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So then the fighting, the quarreling, the conflict, the bickering in regards to this instability from the as above to so below, and then his own like emotional instability or the perception, the perceived here from this intuitive as above of how he presented himself and giving these illusions. I'm getting where there was physical things done as well, to help aid in this illusion in the intuitive emotional realm, to add to these illusions. And then I'm getting this conflict here, the physical conflict, but I'm getting a spiritual conflict. Like trying to work this out in the spiritual realm to bring healing. For some reason, it's a part of the pathway. You know, that's the hard thing. Being intuitive or being psychic or being emotionally sensitive as an empath, when you feel these things, you know, that's one thing that people don't understand with people who are readers like I am, intuitive, psychic. And then we're also like, you know, in regards to being on the twin flame journey, it is to help bring awareness to the as above, so below. In regards not just to love and seeking love or healing, but you know what is going on out here, especially for all the people who are not awakened or intuitive or an empath, but yet they keep repeating these cycles. You know, we have this awareness, we have this knowledge, and then we go deeper and deeper in it, and we learn these lessons so that we can share them with others to help them be aware of what is going on and mindful, so they're not get stuck in loops, stuck in fucked up behavior patterns or in illusions. With the world is so full of emotional abuse, gaslighting people in their insecurities, and it's kind of like there's something here with growth here in regards to this, not just for yourself, but possibly and potentially to share with others. You know, that's something that we don't do as a society like we are supposed to do. Gift each other with our knowledge from our life experiences to help teach. Instead, we get so wrapped up in the worldly ways where we just conform more. You know, we hide our experiences, and then those experiences that we go through, you know, instead of utilizing them for our betterment, we utilize them to keep us in the worldly ways to try to play the fucking game. And that's what I'm getting kind of like with this energy of like this King of Cups in reverse. Like he had tools to his ability that he utilized, but not for the betterment of others, right? And now you have this awareness, you have this growth, you have this lesson behind you that you can help share with others to help prevent them from falling into distortion or illusions and like emotional manipulation or spiritual manipulation attacks. Whether it be something on the milder spectrum, you know, of just that emotional, intuitive, like something small. I don't know how to give an example right now. I did not know I was going here, to something more large scale when it comes to succubus, incubus energies, these entities, these demons and shit that are feeding off of people and feeding off souls. Okay, we went to a freaky place, and it seems like we're just going to keep going freakier. You know, everything that happens here is for a spiritual reason, and there's so much in the spiritual that is going on that a lot of us are not privy to and aware of. You know, so someone like me has these experiences in regards to psychic, empathic, intuitive. We're supposed to be sharing them and to help in regard, because the how society is functioning. Like, we need more spiritual leaders out here to deter people from that pathway and help make them aware of the choices that they're making and any sufferings that they're going through, why they're going through them, so then they can help have discernment to make better choices for themselves, is what I'm getting. Also with this energy. And I don't know if it's just because I need to speak about it since I'm aware of these type of things, and then the energies that they're presenting themselves. Someone may not be aware of this. You know, they may not be aware that this is going on in the spiritual, but to versus what is going on in the physical. But me being who I am and my abilities, as well as things that I've experienced, this is what they're calling me to speak about. So it may just be coming up in the card so I can help educate people. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the so below portion of this reading. Hello. All right, Spirit, in regards to these energies, what is going on in the so below, the physical 3D world? Spirit, what's going on in regards to the so below? What do you want us to know in regards to the so below, in regards to these energies, please, Spirit? Whatever this is very heavy. It's a very hard, heavy cycle. And it's funny, I was getting Saturnian. I don't know if Saturn actually rules Capricorn. So it may have been a slip of me, them bringing in that Saturnian lesson energy and thinking at first that they meant Capricorn, that, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. I'm not sure of that, but, now understanding they were talking about Saturnian lessons, those are hard lessons. And this feels something very heavy and very hard. They're actually long lessons normally too, like long cycles. So this feels very heavy, physically as well as spiritually. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us in regards to these energies for the so below? What do you want us to know? What's going on? These energies for the so below. All right, let's see here. The Nine of Swords. Fear, anxiety, depression, paranoia. It can also be like post-traumatic stress, depression, fight or flight energy. This Nine of Swords energy. This is where this can take you to. So what is all that is taking place in regards to this experience, as well as what is going on in the as above? This is how it is affecting someone in this physical world presently. They are suffering in this Nine of Swords energy. Anxiety, fear, depression, paranoia, fight or flight, disassociation. What else was I saying? Post-traumatic stress. Like that fear response. Being so afraid. Anything else, Spirit? And then we have the Fool. This landed on the Ace of Cups for as above. So filling up your cup there, working on your self-love, like in the spiritual and emotional sense. This is going to be as above first, right? You're going to be working on this in the spiritual realm, 5D, heaven, whatever you want to call it, however you see it for yourself, that as above. Working on it there, helping you pull it down into the physical world of filling up your own cup through this Nine of Swords energy, whatever it may be for you, whether if it's just fear and anxiety to something more severe and fight or flight, post-traumatic stress, depression, or paranoia. This is taking place in the spiritual to help you work on it in the physical through this Nine of Swords energy so that you can go into the Fool energy so that you can overcome. And it's like stopping, right? This fear is stopping you from going into the Fool energy. So what it's saying is, hey, you need to work on filling up your fucking cup. This is going on in the spiritual realm. This is going on as above, filling up your cup, trying to help you through this Nine of Swords energy, but also to help you see what the fuck you need to do for yourself in this physical world to get over this Nine of Swords, whether if it's to have the bravery and confidence just to go into Fool energy, or to then take the steps needed in this physical world to start filling up your fucking cup to overcome. It's going to vary for different people. Some people it may be where in the as above, filling up your own cup there is enough to overcome this Nine of Swords energy and go into the Fool to overcome that fear. For some people, it's not going to be enough. For some people, you're going to actually need to take the physical steps here in the physical realm world, in the 3D fucking world of self-love and loving your fucking self to overcome this Nine of Swords energy and go into the Fool energy. And this is the 0 point. So this is starting the fuck over. The Fool is the first card in the tarot deck. This is like that leap of faith, but it's new beginnings because you're taking that new beginning. You're saying, I'm going to overcome this. You're saying, against all odds, I'm fucking going to beat this because I'm going to choose to. You're taking that leap of faith of saying, fuck this. This shit's not holding me down. I want to go into a new cycle. This begins a new cycle going into the Fool because it's the 0 point. You're starting over. Right, anything else, Spirit? We have the 10 of Swords. Starting over. That Fool, overcoming, taking that leap of faith to overcome that 9 of Swords and this 10 of Swords. So you go from the 9, which is endings, to the 10, which is completion, right? So then where do you go from here? This is cyclical. This is endings and beginnings. With every ending, there's a new beginning. It's moving forward. There's progress here in the physical world. So completion of a cycle, right? A very hard, long cycle. So saying you're brave, you're working on filling up your own cup, right? So that you can end this cycle out, overcome this fear, and go into this completion. So then you can go back into this 0 point, because after the 10 is a 1 and a 0. So you're going to go 10 to the 0, which is Fool energy again, to the 1, which is a new beginning. Whether it be Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of fucking Pentacles, whatever it may be, then you're moving to the 1, or Ace of Swords with the clarity, right? Either way, it's new beginnings and you're moving, from the 10 to the 0 to the 1. Anything else for the So Below, Spirit in regards to these energies? What else do you have for the So Below? The Hermit. So going from this 10 of Swords and this completion into the Hermit, this is seeking the sun and seeking the star. The star is for healing, faith, hopes, dreams, and your wishes. Seeking the answers within and seeking the sun energy. The sun is clarity, illumination on all that you've been through, processing out everything that you need to process out so you can have the answers from within on what your next steps are, to how to go about that next move forward, because you're completing a fucking cycle. Now, what do I do? Anything else for the 3 of Cups? What I'm getting with it came out in reverse. I'm not going to take it in reverse, but I will explain what they mean by the reverse. So I'm taking both in some aspects, but at the end, we're going to take the upright. This Hermit energy and going within is in regards to also healing and overcoming any 3 of Cups energy, where, you thought you were going to come together with someone or people and celebrate and have this joyous time with people. 3 of Cups is coming together in celebration and sharing your cups of love. So this represents birth of a child, marriage, anniversaries, even just normal regular holidays, like coming together, with family and friends and enjoying each other's company, celebration. So this is what they're showing me with it coming out in reverse, and it landed on the Hermit. This is more information in regards to the 9 of Swords and this 10 of Swords, and why needing to go into the Hermit to have this healing and seeking not only healing in the star energy, but seeking hope and faith in regards to what it is that you have for your wishes and your hopes and your dreams. And then the clarity to overcome it, to also have 3 of Cups energy. Like, how do I go about this? So what is it that I really want for myself? Because I want 3 of Cups energy, right? So what is right for me? There's this processing and this gaining. And the answers lie within you, because they lie within not only the healing, but they lie within holding onto faith and examining and admitting to yourself what it is that you dream, what your wishes and hopes are, and then gaining the clarity, the illumination, on, are those dreams going to make you happy? And then how do I go about bringing this happiness to me, right? What pathway do I take for this happiness of the Three of Cups? Celebrating with people, coming together in celebration, finding the people that you can celebrate life with. And then the Seven of Cups. This came out in reverse. So the Seven of Cups is up there, okay, in the as above portion. So up there in upright, it is like illusions. So it's coming out of illusions, going within, accepting, examining, being honest to yourself what it is that you want. Also accepting the fact that, there was illusions, all the heartbreak, owning this, no matter how hard it is, and then admitting to yourself what it is you want and holding on to that faith helps you come out of that illusions. It puts this in reverse. And it helps, like that illusions of what you thought and what you wanted and what people fed you a fantasy of, right? Fed you these illusions, that future fantasy, fairy fucking tale making bullshit. When we gaslight and emotionally abuse people, this is what it does to people. Or future faking. I know in regards to myself, I've dealt with this in this cycle with my family. And that was like really hard. And then narcissists, they just like explode even more. They just like to try to keep coming for you. But then there's more towers and more towers because it just keeps crumbling apart because they can't hold up the facade. So I understand this energy in a way, for myself, but what I'm feeling here is it could be in regards to that, but I'm feeling more romantic energy in regards to this reading versus like my familiar family type situation, but I can understand it in regards to my family. Anything else for Sobolo? In regards to these energies, is there anything else for Sobolo? And then we have the King of Swords. So up there we have the fucking King of Cups in reverse. Now we have the King of Swords. So it is understanding this King of Cups in reverse is also like a King of Swords, not unless it's multiple fucking people. Or the okay. This King of Cups who presented himself to be a King of Cups, but he's actually a King of Cups in reverse, is actually a King of Swords and emotionally unavailable. For some people, it's going to be in the first storyline. This is what it is, what I was reading before. For some people, we're pulling in more energy now, and it is overcoming King of Swords energies and people pretending to be King of Cups, but they're actually King of Cups in reverse, but they're truly like in that spiritual sense and all fucked up, right? And that deregulation and not, emotionally mature or available. It's going to be the King of Swords, like overcoming people who are truly King of Swords energies and emotionally unavailable, analytical. They seem closed off. They're more like emotionally withdrawn. They can seem really cold. I'm getting another storyline here of someone stealing energy. In the physical world, I'm getting that a King of Swords was siphoning someone's energy, pretending to be in the spiritual realm someone else. What is this, Spirit? I'm getting out like a real trickster energy. Trickster as in because devil energy. So trickster is also magician. To me, trickster is though the devil energy side. It's not healthy of the healthy side of magician. That there was a king of swords being a trickster, manipulating energy. I don't know where this came in from. Manipulating energy and manipulating the 5D to try to manipulate and control the 3D and something that they wanted, or a certain outcome, or they wanted a person they wanted to hold the fuck on. So trying to distort their reality as above to so below. Oh God, this just got creepier. So going through this hermit energy and examining and coming out of that illusions helps you see this for whoever that is meant for. Okay. That's yucky energy. Anything else in regards to the so below spirit? They were like, stop. They wanted me to take the bottom of the deck. That's why they had me look at it. And I was just like, screw it. And they made me stop. We have the Ace of Swords. Being able to see clearly, right, with the Ace of Swords, coming out of this illusions, coming, oh my God, overcoming all of the loss, all of the grief, the being out in the cold. It's not just in the physical or in the 5D, because the first was the 5D, but you had to have gone through this in regards to the physical world also, right? To be put in this 9 of Swords and this 10 of Swords energy in this physical world, you know. So now you're gaining clarity. So that 0 point in the Fool to going to the 1, right? Clarity. Coming out of the confusion, coming out of all of those lies, all of those illusions, gaining the clarity, that star that you were seeking, and that hermit energy, gaining the star, gaining healing, and being able to drop all the burdens. And let go of all the heartbreak. That was a really heavy reading. Wow. I'm not a fan of that, to be quite honest, of this reading. It was extremely heavy. And this last energy that came in regards to the King of Swords energy and this trickster energy, manipulating energy, as above, so below, they are manipulating energy in both spaces. I am struggling to shake that energy, but that energy is really creepy, as well as very dark and distorted. I get an entitlement with this, with that energy of people feeling entitled and people wanting to hold on. Like wanting something. I want what the fuck I want. Energy with this. Even though they're not capable of giving. It's like, you're my toy, you're my prize. I want to hold on to you. I want what the fuck I want, whether if I can meet your needs or not. So I'm going to get my fucking way and I'm going to do what the fuck it is that I need to do. And this is in that energetic sense, to have what the fuck I want. A really sick, twisted energy here. Very selfish. That trickster. All right, let me see here. I'm going to pull cards for advice, guidance, and support, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do another reading. I'd like to do something else. I want to get out of this. This is very dark and very heavy, a lot of karma. There's a lot of cycles inside this cycle also. There's a lot of grief and pain here. A lot of emotional and mental torture is what I'm getting with this. Like there's some here that is like struggling with hopelessness, and that's why I was talking about that depression. And there was something where I was picking up with someone feeling unlovable, or not worthy of love, but it's more unlovable due to what they've experienced. And then that was linked into the hopelessness and not believing that they could have the Three of Cups energy, that they could come together and celebrate with people, or people could celebrate and honor them and love them. And that's really sad. That's really, I can understand those energies. Um, they're a little different than my own experience, but I can correlate them to those feelings for myself, and that's really hard and heavy. Because I've been there before, so and that's not a place that none of us want to be, you know. So I pray for your strength to overcome. I pray for your clarity to be able to see through all of the illusions, as well as the confusion and the fear that these situations, even if it's only with one person, there's multiple situations here that I'm picking up on that just escalated. Somebody took it way too far. Somebody took it way too far. So I pray for your overcoming, because we all need help and assistance in overcoming this type of crap. Goddess guidance oracle for advice, guidance, and support for this reading. What advice, guidance, and support do you have for this reading, for the spirit? Advice, guidance, and support for this reading. Advice, guidance, and support for this reading. This reading is very dark. Very dark, very gloomy, very heavy. I'm trying to shake it the fuck off. There's coldness there with it too. It's not even dark and heavy and all those things that I was talking about, but there's a lot of coldness. So it's like it goes from these extremes to darkness and heaviness, and it's like I feel like that darkness and heaviness, like people come in and make it darker and heavy, like they're trying to fucking hit you when you're down or bury you when you're already fucking like trying to unbury yourself. And then all of a sudden, like they come in and they try to bury you more, or they attack you more, or they bring in this debauchery here, and more fuckery, more manipulation, more verbal. That's the thing with the King of Swords. Verbally, they know how to fucking talk, and that means fuck with words, right? Feed you lines, kind of like that charmer energy in regards to speaking. Tell you what the fuck you want to hear type energy, and like trying to bait you or something like this, is what I'm getting with this energy. And then all of a sudden, like, doing what they can, keep hitting you until you're so spent, and you either like piss them off, or where they realize, oh my fucking god, it's not working, or it's not working the way I want, and they just leave you cold. Or then they come harder to get you to fucking fall apart more, and then they abandon you again, or they leave this time space, and then leave you cold, high and dry. That doesn't kind of make any sense. Like that energy I'm picking up on, there's something weird with it, but that's like the dynamics here of what I'm getting. I can't wait to shake it. We have Mother Mary, expect miracles. It landed on the Four of Swords and the Fool. So the Four of Swords was for as above, and the Fool for so below. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. It's like, remember I said the angels, etheric beings, like trying to help you through this and help you heal. That's what this is about. And this is why it landed on the Four of Swords and the Fool, so that you can move forward. But what they're trying to help you in that 5D heal this and help you let it go, help you surrender it, help you fill up your own fucking cup there. Whatever I'm getting here, it's like whatever situation some of these people are in, it's like they have to hide. It's like they have to hide from the physical world. It's like it's hard for them to try to do the healing in the physical because of what they're dealing with. So, like a lot of it has to take place there and mainly only there. That's even more sad because it's like they can't let anyone let on to what the fuck is going on with them, and let it be known, like that they're trying to work through this. I'm getting like that exhaustion and just like ready to give up energy. Don't give up. Spirit is there. I mean, they kept showing me angels in the physical realm or in the spiritual realm. They're there in the physical realm too, but helping you, comfort you in this physical realm, because in the spiritual realm, they're helping you heal also. They're trying to help comfort you, help you rest, help you let it go, help you fill up your own cup. That's why in the physical, they're here nurturing you and loving you and giving you signs. I was talking about that earlier. Don't give up. Don't give up. I can't say you're so close. I'm not going to feed you alive. Oh my God, you're so close. You're so close. But you're so close. You're so much closer than what you feel you are. If you are not in this Fool energy to go into that Ten of Swords and deal with it, you're very close to that. So what I'm picking up on is people in this Ten of Swords, somewhere in the Ten of Swords energy, or people that are very close to getting to this Ten of Swords, that completion. And then so from there, you process out that grief, and then you go into that Hermit energy. I got to move on. All right. Advice, guidance, and support for this reading, please, Spirit. We have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. I remember I was talking about that rest, somewhere in that resting or letting go. I was saying something about honor. I don't remember exactly where at, but they're talking about the honor. And maybe it was when I was talking about acceptance and like honoring how you feel. This is honoring your emotions and how you feel, being able to admit them. And there's something here in this let go in this Ten of Swords. And then honoring yourself, that self-love in the physical, right? Taking the time that you fucking need for yourself, loving on you, eating good, resting, crying it the fuck out. It's okay. And then if you gotta fucking be crazy and turn on some music and laugh and scream and cry and dance around, and then fucking eat some food and lay the fuck down. Honor how it is that you feel, but it's deal with this and deal with it as best you can in a healthy way instead of escapism. We have Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate actions without delay. Anything else, Spirit? Any other advice, guidance, or support for this reading? Hold on here. I think there's something flipped. There is. We have Ostera, fertility. It came out in reverse underneath inner wisdom. I don't normally take them in reverse, but I can feel the energy in this. And so I feel it out. And if I need to take it in reverse, I need to figure out the answer, and figure out what it is. This inner wisdom, there's something you need to do. You not doing it is delaying this fertility. It's like putting it on hold, like that void. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. That thing that you need to release, though, that thing that you need to release, that inner wisdom, the thing that you know you need to do, this delaying this fertility. We have Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. This target should be healing. This target should be releasing and letting go. This target should be being free of this. This target should be, overcoming. Up here, that full moon Scorpio, is time to release negativity. That's why this focused intention is so important. That negativity that you're holding on to keeps you in that cycle of that Nine of Swords, in fear, in depression, in paranoia. Those victimizations I was talking about, I was feeling in that card. Victim mentality or lost lack or something I was talking about. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to do another reading. And then I need to get off here. I have things that I need to do. And I have an appointment that I have to get ready for. Oh, shit. It's at 11 and I have to hurry because it's 10:30. And I got to sage. I got to clear these cards. All right, let me see here, Spirit. Plus I got to, pee. All right, let's do another reading. Can we please pull on some different energies, get a different group of people, a different collective? I don't want no more of that, please, Spirit. What's coming in regards to love? What's coming in regards to love, Spirit? What do we have to look forward to in regards to love? What is coming in regards to love? What do we have to look forward to in regards to love? Fuck, Spirit. Five of Swords. No, it's the Four of Swords. Fucking shit. Fuck. Resting, retreating, surrendering, letting go. Well, at least in regards to self-love, you know that you're letting stuff go. You're going to, have this time, whether if Spirit is forcing you to take the time or not, to sit your ass down, for self-love, so love can come in. That's what it is. You have to sit your ass down in this Four of Swords and release so that love can come in. Something different can come in. A new fucking cycle can come in. It's kind of like a completion here, like more of this. Maybe also something different, but I'm getting where it can be added to this, that other reading. Anything else in regards to love, what's coming in, what we can look and expect in regards to love. I forgot what the fuck I was saying, what my intentions were. This came out in reverse. The Six of Swords. Oh, shit. That coming in. Needing to rest because something's coming in. That worst is over. I'm moving on to calmer waters. How fuck no, it's not. There's something coming in because it still needs to be cycled out. Six of Swords in reverse. It's like that brewing energy. And it landed over here at the King of Swords. This motherfucker brewing. Remember I was talking about hitting you, keep hitting you, and then like that going cold and then coming back. That's what it is. They're plotting and planning, and they're still trying to, you need to rest. You need to, the fuck. You need to rest. Because something's coming in, because they're plotting and planning. That worst is not over, right? But you will be able to get through it. You know, as long as you take care of you and you stand your fucking ground. This is for people who don't want to let go. Those motherfuckers, like, they don't want you to move on. They don't want you to be happy, right? You will overcome it. You know, spirit allows certain things to play out because it has to, because of karma, because of certain things that we just don't understand, right? And that can be the hardest thing for us. But spirit will only allow things to go on for so fucking long. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe your strength, maybe you're letting go and releasing. Maybe there's something where this is being allowed to play the fuck out, because there's always a reason why something's being allowed to play the fuck out. You know, think of it as your fucking preparation. Spirit is there with you, testing you, your preparation to gain your strength to overcome, so no one can pull you the fuck down again, so you can stand in your fucking power, okay? And that you will overcome. And when it's completely cycled out, you're going to move on. You won't have to deal with this again, right? If this is the last of the cycle and you can overcome, then you're not going to be repeating it. That endings of cycles and that completion of like the big karmic things, those can take the longest fucking time to cycle out. And then we have the Star. It came out underneath the King of Swords. It was sideways. They are trying to fuck with your healing. They need to heal. Desperately need to heal. Their demons and shadows are just running amok within them. And they're trying to hold on to. That's why the Star came out in reverse. It's funny because it's also aqua energy. And King of Swords can be Aquarius because it is air sign. So it is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see the King of Swords more as, aqua, but it could be Gemini or Libra. And then we have another aqua card, Aquarius card by the Star card. This is them not wanting you to heal, right? Them not wanting you to have your wish fulfillment, because you are also their wish fulfillment in that distorted fucking sense, right? So they don't want to let it go. But either way, we have the fucking Star. It's like spirit is going to be on everyone's ass, right? Spirit, the Star is here. It's sideways. There's a chance for it to upright. That means for you, everyone to fucking heal. And if they don't, it don't fucking matter. Don't stop your healing. You keep going after your dreams and your hopes. You hold the fuck on, because you can have it. It will happen. Sometimes it just doesn't happen when the fuck we want it to. And that can be really frustrating, but we have to understand and we have to accept the fact that God knows best, or universe knows best, because they know that we're not ready. We may feel like we're ready. We can't take no more, but they are trying to prepare us for something else going on, where maybe what we're going into is not prepared. It's not ready for us. Maybe we're not ready. Maybe it's both. Maybe for some reason, there's some fucked up reason that we just don't understand, that this can't cycle out yet because of karma, because of, spirit allowing it to play out, to stack the fucking odds. I mean, more than likely, it's like all three. Like, to keep testing you because you're not ready yet. What you're going into is not ready yet. And then, so these motherfuckers are just gaining more and more fucking bullshit, karma, fuckery on their end, right? Hold on. Don't give up. Like, I get a big thing of faith here, of like you're being tested. Your faith, your trust in self and in universe is being tested in this cycle. I mean, you're at the end here. The 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Well, the Fool is in between there, but this is endings and completion. Those endings and completions can be like the biggest drawn out cycles. You are fucking there. Don't give up. And I'm leaving it at that because we're kind of pulling more into that bullshit right there. Different scenarios or more of, or, you know, these type of fucking energies, and I'm not doing it. And I have to get ready for an appointment, and I have 20 minutes. I have an 11 o'clock meeting. And I got to get ready to channel. All right, advice, guidance, and support. We're going to go ahead and do the Romance Angels. And I got to clear my cards and clear my space. And try to go pee too, so. All right, advice, guidance, and support. Please, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and support for this energy reading. Advice, guidance, and support for this energy reading, please, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and support for this energy reading, please, Spirit. I don't know what the hell's going on. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It did come out in reverse. And that star came out underneath that King of Swords. It's like Spirit trying to let them know, hey, if you care about this person, then you need to stop manipulating. You need to stop being cold. You need to stop being so fucking analytical. If you really want to heal, if you really want to hold on to this person, and this person, it really is truly your fucking wish fulfillment, then you need to step the fuck up, okay? And you need to make the romantic gesture. If you can't fucking do it, it's going to cycle the fuck out whether you want to or not, and you're just going to keep stacking more odds against you, and you're keep hitting them when they're fucking down, and God, universe, spirit is going to bless them because of you hitting them. It doesn't matter if someone thinks they love us. If their intentions are not pure and cannot step up to the fucking place, when they hit you, when they hold on to you, it's going to make you rise higher. You hold on to that. Any loss, any grief at this fucking moment, universe is going to take care of you. You are going to fucking recoup what the fuck you have lost, and it will be better. You know, you are going to rise in spite of it. You are going to rise because of it, even higher. And so they're calling him to express his love and actually, you know, be honest and whatever, right? And now we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So now this is for romantic. In regards to if it is family or a friend, you know, it is to heal their fuckery, right? And to be honest and to stop manipulating and stop fucking, you know, being that trickster and, you know, show the fuck up. Be emotionally vulnerable. Be for real. You know, stop being so dark. And if you can't do it, you know, Spirit's calling you to heal. Spirit's calling you to make the fucking effort and to express your love, you know, to be loving and also be playful and be lighthearted. You know, if you can't fucking do it, what the fuck? No one wants to deal with someone who's just going to be lingering, watching, stalking, hawking, holding the fuck on, feeding people fucking, you know, fucking whatever the fuck they want to hear to hold the fuck on to them, but then can't show up. No one wants that type of shit. No one's going to stick the fuck around. Family, friend, lover, potential lover, or not, right? Love for you or not, motherfucker. I love me. I'm not sticking the fuck around. I mean, if you're not brave enough and you can't balls the fuck up and man the fuck up, that's on you. You know, and it's not to try to shade a man, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That's masculine energy. A masculine is about taking action. A masculine is supposed to be a protector and a fucking provider. If you cannot protect and provide for me, and that is also protecting my goddamn heart, and that's even from your fuckery, right? Or your fear, and I don't want you here. Because they're not protecting and providing for themselves and protecting their heart. This came out in reverse over the reversal of the 6 of Swords. the unrequited love. So this communication, this explosion, this pressure cooker, because the worst is not over. So something's coming in is in regards to this unrequited love and someone trying to express themselves. Spirit pushing them, trying to get them to express themselves. Whether if it's the good side, because I got the trickster energy, right? Spirit's trying to push them, but they may not be healed yet. So it may be more trickster energy because they don't want to let the fuck go. You have to use discernment. And don't just jump into any fucking thing, and don't take somebody's word for fucking truth. You know, we've learned as we've grown that you cannot trust what the fuck you hear. You have to give it time. You can't be quick to fucking jump on something. You have to make sure somebody proves their fucking worth, that they're deserving of you and your love or your forgiveness. And that don't mean that we don't forgive, because I can forgive you. What I mean by deserving of your forgiveness is meaning being allowed back into my fucking life. Because I can forgive you and keep the fuck walking and keep the fuck pushing, because you don't deserve my forgiveness if you're going to come and try to utilize my love against me and try to harm me again because you can't love me. Oh, fuck no. So it's like we have to be mindful. So discernment, go slow, watch yourself, come from a place of love. You know, don't be closed off. Don't be nasty either. But also don't be quick to fucking jump or trust somebody and what the fuck they got to say. You've learned. So do better. Stand your fucking ground. And if they don't show the fuck up, or they just run their fucking mouth and tell you some sweet fucking nothings and then they disappear, oh well, block them then forever. Don't keep allowing some motherfucker to keep feeding you some goddamn bullshit. No one has that right to keep coming into somebody's life, disturbing their motherfucking peace and feeding them fucking bullshit when they can't step up to the fucking plate. People know what the fuck they're doing, even if they want to act stupid and don't have the capability to love. They still know somewhere down inside them, they know, and they know what the fuck they're doing. You can't allow it. So trying to come out of this unrequited love, trying to reciprocate. Spirit is trying to push for this. But be mindful, we get the trickster fucking energy, right? Anyways, I have work to do, so I have to get off here. Thank you for joining me. I love you. Have a great day. I pray that your day is full of blessings. Please like my video and share if you can. I appreciate all the help, all the love, and all the support. Thank you.